Good morning, everybody. I'm currently standing in Blenheim looking at ZKCPT, which I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty certain this was the aircraft that in 1978 had a camera crew up in it filming what became known as the Great Kaikoura Ufo phenomena, which was seen all around the world for days and days. People were seeing these things, big fireballs in the sky. And so that was safe. That was from this particular airplane. But wait, there's a bit of a mystery, because safe air, normally you don't get to stand this close to one of these babies, because they're normally in the middle of Woodrum Air Force Base, which is where safe was located. And safe air was actually at one stage had one of the directors of that was actually Robert McFarlane, who was the National Security Advisor under Ronald Reagan, the Iran-Contra affair. So it had a very interesting connection. This would be the plane that would photograph those UFO phenomena. At the same time, the photograph was taken by Lloyd McFadden. A photo of his appears on the front page of the Christchurch Press Boxing Day. It's a big fireball. It looks exactly like the UFO phenomena of 1978. And I don't think that's particularly a coincidence, because the other thing, and this is not Blenheim Woodham Air Force Base, but at that time they had Operation Longbank, which was basically probing the atmosphere, heating up the ionosphere, and said to be the results were quite spectacular. Owen Wilkes writes a book about it. He wrote a book about all this sort of dodgy spy stuff that was going on in New Zealand in the 1970s, doing lots of atmospheric experiments. But he talks about, made reference to Longbank, which he created a big public protest at the time. It was in the newspapers, and Longbank, according to protest, which is not written in 1973, was a geo-warfare experiment. So when you start to look at the whole UFO being little green men, or little green men from in US Army uniforms, it sort of starts to transform what we're actually looking at. And even today, if you go around, you go to the library here in Blenheim, you go pick up all the old newspapers and look through them, and it's got photographs of these guys from Longbank. They actually were entrenched into the community, married people, they were playing baseball, and you can get their names and their photographs, and it's all actually out there. Along with the fact, I mean, of course, before, even SAFE, you had another, they had Operation Railway, and that was when the Holyoake government brought in civil aviation transport, which was Air America, the CIA line, to help them actually get over the strike issue by bringing traffic around. Again, they integrated them into the community, so it's been part of this integral program. So, you were talking to people the other day,